Good evening, some more. I'm back for the last presentation about the concept aspect of the midterm work. This is conceptual section that is to do with dealing with questions of Python and its usefulness. So, what is the importance of Python in big data, in other words? I'll describe Python as one of the widely used programming languages in data analytics. Why is it so much being sought after? One, because of its simplicity, flexibility, and has powerful libraries like Panda, name, to handle like missing values, nil values, to handle mean values, and also helps in processing and visualize model data. So that's why, and it's easy to use. So that's why Python is always sought after more than language in any other language that is used in programming. So because of even the inbuilt library that I've talked about. Then when we get to what is automate, why do we automate data and clean it, then pre-process it? With Python, it helps in like automating and cleaning data using libraries like Panda. That makes it easy to clean and pre-process large data sets. And at the end of the day, these libraries like Panda help us to use what we call functions like df mean to replace null values. Then also it also saves us time and ensures that data is consistent. So with clearing up this data using functions like mean values, then filling in values with column mean, it helps us to save time, then also deal with data that is consistent. Then with the predictability modeling of the cell, with the predictability, then Python can also help us to support machine learning. How is that done? Through libraries like scikit-learn, and that helps us to forecast the future cells based on the historical data. So with such libraries, when we incorporate them in our scripts, we can like anticipate through what has been done what has been like dealt with before as data. And here we can use libraries like sklearn, and import them into our script. So in any way, that's how I dealt with it. Use like linear regression to to deal with the models, and also make a decision as regards the past data that you carried on. And then at the end of the day, that will help us to like predict and also handle our inventory to make the informed decisions. And to wind this discussion is why data integrity important during pre-processing. Data integrity ensures that data is used analysis that is used is accurate in the first place, consistent, and reliable. So once data is being reliable, consistent, and accurate, it solves a lot of problems. First, it prevents errors. That means inaccurate data leads to incorrect predictions. So if it's not processed, if it's not accurate, and if it's not analyzed, we may not prevent errors like predictions. So it ensures also consistency, whereby standardizing data makes analysis meaningful, hence consistency. Then improving what we call decision making. It makes us have reliable data that results into better business strategies and decisions. That is to do with managing stock strategies or avoiding inventory excesses. So I beg to end my presentation there by the input that I put in, that is to do with why Python is being sought out for because of the issues that I've cited out as flexibility, it's being easy to use, and the libraries like Panda and the Sclana. Then I went ahead by talking about how it's used for automating data cleaning and processing, like using its library Sclana that enable us to deal with mean values and also the missing values. Then, of course, by predictability, that is like making informed decisions based on the historical data that we already dealt with. Then I ended up by doing about the integrity, doing the pre-processing that makes us to prevent errors, ensures consistency, and it helps us to improve the decision making to the business. I thank you.